Coming up today on the show, America's top psychic medium, Matt Fraser. He's here. He's revealing unknowable secrets and reconnecting audience members to loved ones for a really special show.
But the one thing that he's acknowledging is not only that you were right, but he needs to let you know one thing. You were my role model in life. Do you understand that? You live every day and you're so upset. Don't give that microphone back, excuse me. I know this is a lot for you, but listen, if you pass out, I'm an EMT, I can revive you. If you die, we're gonna talk to you.
His vibrant messages of hope, comfort, and healing have touched the lives of all who meet him, making him one of the most gifted and true psychics today.
Yes, Matt Fraser is a psychic medium, New York Times bestselling author, and star of the hit television series Meet The Frasers, and he's joining us this morning with more on when and where we can catch him live this weekend. Welcome back to the show, Matt.
Yes.
Thank you. It's great to be here with you both.
Finally meet you, yeah.
I know. I feel like we've been in touch for at least 2 years, and now we get to see each other in the flesh.
Yes, yes. I can't believe, I gotta be honest with you, that I'm finally coming back live on tour. This is actually the last few tour stops before the end of the year.
Unbelievable.
Can't believe it.
How different is it doing it live and in person versus doing it any other way?
Well, I think in person is just a totally different experience because what was really missing with doing it online is being able to hug people, being able to touch people, being able to be, up close and personal with them.
Right.
And what's amazing seeing me live in person is that the same way that you see me give readings on television, it's the same way when you're in a live setting. The only difference is that literally I have to jump off stage and go where the spirits pull me. And I never know where that's going to be.
So the energy, it doesn't really matter if you were necessarily in a studio with people or not. You can still connect to that energy.
So listen, for me, I wake up with the dead every morning. If there's someone that wants to speak or wants to connect, they're coming to me. I feel like the operator in heaven.
Can you imagine? Here again? Can I just give me a minute? I need my coffee first.
Well, it's true. There are no customer service hours when you're speaking to the dead. Whether it's 5 in the morning or 5 o'clock at night or 3 in the morning, if there's a message, they're going to use me because they know that I can speak to them and connect with them.
They're not on the clock.
So you will literally wake up in the middle of the night because you're like, okay, I got to get this message
Oh,
out.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And then how does your wife handle this? She's like, oh, there he goes again. While you're up, give the baby a bottle.
Yeah, right.
No, that's exactly what it is that sometimes she's like, and who the hell are you talking to now? Who could you possibly be talking to at 3 a.m.?
Speaking of which, not only the spirits keeping you up, but you had this little one keeping you up for a little while. But tell us about it.
So this is little Roy Cerrone, little Royce.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, we are having so much fun with him. I mean, he kept us up the first night. Excuse me, the first month. But
it happens, right?
Now he's sleeping through the night. We're absolutely loving every single moment with him.
Yeah.
And now it's harder to get on tour because I don't want to leave him.
Sure.
Right,
That's gonna be the challenge. So talk to us a little bit how the spirits do connect with you. What does that process feel like for you, and how does it go through here and here?
So what's so crazy is that when I'm out at a live event, literally the moment that I look out onto the crowd, I feel like I'm looking out onto the funeral home because half the audience is dead.
Stop it.
Yes. So what happens is that that's the reason why I have to leave the stage to go and to read people, because one minute I could be talking to somebody in the front row who had lost their mom, to next thing you know being in the way back corner with someone who had lost their dad, to next thing you know having to go up in the balcony because someone had lost their son. But what's truly amazing is that the souls that have messages are the ones that come through and speak. Because how many times have we lost a loved one and there's unfinished business? Maybe we didn't get to say goodbye.
Right.
Maybe we don't know how a loved one had passed away. Maybe we're missing them. Maybe we're going through a depression. Well, that's where I come in as a medium. Coming to an event is like spending 5 minutes with the loved one in spirit and being able to reconnect with them.
When you say you're backstage and you look out and you're getting ready to do the thing, what do they look like? Are they in a different color? I mean, this sounds silly. I can't even believe
You're
I'm
taking
asking.
it to tangibility here.
But I literally, because, my mother communes with the dead. It scares the living daylights out of me. And I'm like, Miriam, what do they look like? She's like, shut up. But, so, are you
They dress
looking,
better than you, she probably
exactly.
tells you.
They have a better haircut than you. Do you see figures?
That's exactly what I see. So I see figures and shadows is how I describe it. So for example, when I'm looking out, right, I can tell, okay, this is this person's father, this is this person's mother, but I'll also start to hear little bits and pieces of things. Like over here, like when I'm next to you, your grandmother's here. Really strong.
Ma.
Yes, and she actually tells me her name was passed down here in the physical world.
My
Because
niece.
she's telling me that her name was passed down, and she's saying to me, Matt, she goes, tell them it's okay they didn't get to say goodbye, she tells me. Because she talks about living separately, and there was also issues with her head before her passing as well, she tells me.
Oh my gosh.
So right here, as I'm talking to you, I'm having a side conversation with her.
Wow, look at that. And this is the ring I wear. Thank you.
That's her ring.
Yes.
Perfect. She also tells me there was a child that was lost as well. So I feel like she had a miscarriage or lost that child. You know about that?
Yes,
oh,
I
okay,
do.
because that was the secret, she tells me.
I think someone knew and someone told me and I wasn't supposed to know.
Wow.
Was that person me? Listen, as long as that person wasn't me, because she's telling me, she goes, I'm back with my child, I'm back with that baby.
Oh my gosh.
So she's telling me that. Yep.
All right, well, tell her to keep me safe.
Listen, she already
make-
does.
okay, good.
And what's so amazing is that this is what happens during an event. Like, I can't help who comes through. Like, they just hear and they just start talking. And it's crazy because she tells me she already visited you in dreams, that you've had dreams of her.
Yes, this week.
There you go. That's validation.
And there is no
Wow.
way you could have ever known any of this because I don't talk about this with anyone.
I know. I know.
You're legit.
Listen, I'm sorry to make you make it fun.
You brought this one to tears. That is not an easy
I
task,
have
my
ice
friend.
water
I can
running
tell
through
you
my
right now.
veins. So thank you so much. Thank you, Ma, wherever you are. Thank you. Congratulations on
You've got
everything.
a book. You've got, and then where are you
You're
going to be
heading to
locally?
the Garden State?
So
NJ
I'm
Pack?
heading, yes, I'm heading to NJ Pack tonight, and then I'm heading to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for 2 shows, and these are the last shows of the year, so I'm really excited.
Matt, thanks so much.
Fantastic.
We needed more time.
I know. There's never enough time. Come back after your rest. Come back and visit.
I'm going to take you up on that.
And
Please.
have a
Please
wonderful
do.
holiday, too.
But I can't, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, okay, I can't help who shows up with the dead.
You're next.
Try and get some sleep. Anybody behind me right now?